Hello comrades, Commissar Bro here today with Battlezone 98 Redux. That's right. For those of you who are familiar with me to any degree, you know that I'm a huge fan of... Come here buddy. A huge fan of Uprising, Join or Die. That's right. So, seeing this game, and considering I'd never actually played it before, I thought this would be a perfect opportunity to try it out. You know, give it a go. Give it a real go. That's right. I'm gonna be honest, I'm pretty fucking bad at this game. So, yeah. We're gonna have fun. Come on, suck it, you piece of shit! Okay, let's swap to the minigun. This seems to do more damage against these guys. That AT stubber blows ass. Like, all the weapons in this game kind of feel underwhelming. Like, they don't do enough damage and you can't really make them more powerful. You get what you get. But you do get a pretty decent number of vehicles to choose from, which it looks like I'm not going to get the chance to actually take a look at here in this gameplay. I'm pretty much stuck with this. I think you pick your vehicle at the beginning of the game, that's all you get. Yeah, so, or maybe you get more as the show goes on. Whatever. Either which way, we're going to build turrets. Yeah. I mean, this game's interesting. I know there's probably a lot of people who are huge fans of the Battlezone series, and I'm going to give pretty much my honest opinion that I've been playing after the past 3 hours or so. This game's okay. Like, it's alright. I'm a little disappointed because I was expecting it to be more like Uprising. Like, I expected it to be tighter control, kind of more less floaty, and I don't know. It's not bad. This isn't me saying this game's bad. This game's fun. It's a lot of fun. It's just not exactly what I expected, I suppose. I expected it to be more like a traditional RTS in a sense. You build a base, you build units, and so on and so forth. Now, I mean, you do that, but it feels like this whole time they've been putting a heavy focus on me fighting enemies, like with turrets and stuff, with a tank that's arguably underpowered compared to the enemies I'm fighting. So, like, if the enemies I'm fighting would actually direct their fire towards me rather than my buildings, I mean, I would die pretty easily. And I had to change the difficulty to easy. Maybe I just suck at the game. Maybe that's what it is. I mean, that's entirely possible. Again, this being the first time I've ever actually played this game, there's no doubt in my mind that I'm not as good as I could be. And I didn't build a scavenger. But I can still build one, thank God. I was about to say I forgot to build a scavenger. Scavenger is how you get resources. So, let me explain that then, I guess. I'll explain how the game works instead of, you know, bitching about what I thought it was instead. So essentially you've got the recycler here, which is what builds your basic units. The turrets, it gets you ammo and repair and so on. It's pretty much your headquarter building, and it can even build your factory. But you need a scavenger to pick up scrap materials that are laying around the map, and it'll take it back to the recycler and give you materials. Scrap. You have two resources in the game. You have a limited pool of pilots to choose from, which is kind of like your unit cap. And then you have scrap, which is, again, the actual currency of the game, in a sense. Yeah, fuck you. Get out of here. Look at that little dude just go injecting out. I'm watching him come back down. Hey, Billy. I see you got out. Where you going, Billy? He's just floating down. He's going back to base. Is that where he's going? No, you're not. No, you're not. I'm such a douche. Anyway. So yeah, fuck you, commie. Let me get out of here. Cover me, bro. Cover me. For my little turrets, they're gonna give me some supporting fire. But yeah, so this is basically the game, and I mean, you've got two different campaigns. The story seems interesting enough. You've got the U.S. and the Soviet Union battling over the planets in the solar system, essentially. For resources, this resource called biometal. It's interesting. Yeah, I'm not against it. It's a basic storyline. Let me repair my little tank here. Yeah, fix me. Fix me. I don't feel like that healed me. Do I need to... Is this repairing all my other... Oh, no, I guess that just repairs the recycler itself and not actually your tank. Well, that's no fucking good. Oh, am I building... What is this? Oh, no, it does. I see. So you actually build that and you pick these up. Interesting. Okay, makes sense. Simple enough. Alright, so we've got this tank here. We're going to select him. We're going to tell him to follow us. What's up, Billy? Come with us. Good job, Billy. You're going to make me proud. We're going to click on this factory. Build another tank. Tanks are kind of expensive, but they should be very effective. We should probably build another recycler, I would think. Oh, whoa, didn't mean to do that. Click tab. I like the control system in this game, though. That is something that is quite phenomenal, if I do say so myself. I'm a huge fan of that. The easy selection, you know, selecting on units with the space bar. You have all of your controls controlled by the numpad or, you know, just your regular numbers at the top. So I really, really like that. I think the way this game actually plays is pretty good. It's pretty good. Like, there's a couple of issues. Like I said, the floatiness of it all. Kind of, I get it. There's like little, not as good gravity and all that stuff, so you're gonna float. And at first, I thought it was cool, but when you're fighting in combat and like you have to keep doing this, it just gets really jerky. And the combat, without being able to lock on or anything like that, and limited ammunition on your basic guns is kind of a pain in the ass too. So, I mean, yeah, I guess it kind of just comes back to how you like to play your games. Again, I guess I just grew up with Uprising, and that was always the one that I kind of looked at as the action strategy I really enjoyed. It was fast-paced. You didn't have direct control of your units, but you did control where your units were called in. And, you know, you could basically... It was much faster-paced, and there was more going on, and the battles were more epic, and... Yeah, it was. I guess it was just. That's a big part of it too. Is it was faster paced. Like this game kind of feels slow, and like the combat's all right. Like this isn't bad. This isn't bad. I don't feel like I'm driving the most advanced tank in the universe and beating the shit out of my enemy. That's for sure. Like, look. I mean, my tank's about to get blown up as we speak. I do like this healing system, though. That's a pretty cool one. Again, it was simpler. Oh, I'm getting shot into the atmosphere. Oh, my. Looks like my teammate tanks weren't worth a shit. You there. Come pick me up, Billy. Come on. Sounds like a young Steve Blum. Is that a young Steve Blum? Hello there. Look at this little guy. He's running back to base. So that's our pilots. So I like that concept for pilots too. That's a really cool thing. Like if you're sitting there, you swap out tanks and stuff with your pilots. Huh. Okay. Well, I guess that gives me a new outlook on it. That's interesting. I like that. That's cool. So basically, your tank is no better than any of the other tanks that you can build. You're pretty much the same as one of these guys. You just happen to be the commander. Okay. Well, I feel better about that then. I guess that makes sense. I do like how you can scrap, like everything that gets blown up leaves behind scrap as well that can be picked up and used for new resources. See, like I said, there's a lot of stuff I really like about this game. There's just some other stuff that you can tell that this could have been better in a sense as well. So, but like as a whole, definitely, I think this is a pretty fun game. And the fact that it's got multiplayer and mod support now, I can't wait to see what people end up doing with it. I feel like there's going to be a whole bunch of stuff, like, you know, like mod. Oh, I can just imagine the mods. I'm kind of sad that the instant action mode didn't release with any maps either. That was kind of a bummer. Because it kind of seemed like, you know, it was going to have some sort of like skirmish mode where you could just play against the CPU rather than playing all these levels, because these levels ain't easy, even on easy. Like right now it's kind of easy, but like when you like the first level where you have to defend the we're having a little bit of trouble here. When you have to defend the scavengers, they die so easily. I was playing it on medium. I had to replay it 3 times just to beat the damn level. I can't imagine on a harder difficulty. It's crazy. Just absolutely crazy. Yeah, yeah. It is cool that you can pretty much pilot all the vehicles, though, that are in the game. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. There's all sorts of stuff, and you've got, like, mortars. This is a pretty cool weapon. Let's try it out. See, it bounces. You can actually shoot it in the air. And detonate it. Can you detonate it? Oh, that's pretty cool, too. I dig it. I dig it. But yeah, anyway, so this is me, basically, and my impressions of Battlezone. Again, the first time I've ever played this game. I've never played it before today, so this has all been a new experience for me. My overall impressions is I'm pretty happy with the game. It's not bad. I know I've basically been bitching and complaining the whole time. But realistically speaking, I think that this is a cool game. And I think that, you know, fans of the action strategy genre absolutely need to give it a try if you haven't already. I would also recommend people go check out, like I said, Uprising, Join or Die. If you're looking for more of a faster paced experience, then that's definitely the way to go. This game's not bad by any means of the imagination, but it's definitely a lot different than Uprising. There's no doubt about that. Those are two completely separate games. So, yeah, and like I said, I tend to be more of a fan of Uprising, but it is what it is, and it looks like I failed the mission. I didn't move quickly enough. Anyway, this has been CB. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.